Hey there team, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Book of Hours. So this is a little bit tricky. I almost threw this series in the bin because the game kind of ate my save. I tried a new start to learn more, to play a bit more as well, and then I came back to this and we're set back. So this is one of the saves of the playthrough on the channel, but by comparing it, I don't seem to have the cat. These two rooms were unlocked, so I apologize. We're set back a little bit, but I do want to continue if people are interested in me continuing anyway, right? There were some lessons learned though, so it's not a total wash. I've gotten a lot more comfortable with how this sort of game works, with all the poking and prodding and memorizing. Something that occurred to me, now, unless there is something I'm missing, there is an area over here that we haven't gone into. But unless there is something I'm missing, people keep trying to tell me to mine. And I think they're misunderstanding the turn of phrase me and mine. That doesn't mean mining, that means me and mine, right? You can see there, slot, you can only put soaked or pence. So you could potentially dry out your soaked book. So you put up me, which is my fatigue, and mine, which is my earnings, which then you can turn in. Right, so for whoever was thinking that that was some way to earn money. Now, unless there is, because you can recruit miners here, so that made me think maybe there is a mine somewhere, but I don't believe there is. So I've gotten a little bit better at the rhythm of this game. And I really do want to keep playing it, but I have to apologize. There was a little hiatus there. Maybe we lost momentum, maybe there's no interest. Who can say? Well, you can. You got to let me know. So we'll just sort of resume and kick along. I'm really going to be confused though. I need to get my bearings with all my books and that. So we're going to need a book sorting system. Look at this. I haven't categorized any of those. We've only got chore. It's nearly night time. So I think on the back of this save, geez, I haven't categorized anything. How far back are we? We are far back. Why is this chair in my inventory? What have you been doing, Scarlet? Should be able to put the basket there. Put that there. Grab a bunch of books. We'll probably just use the house's storage, right? Yeah, again, so 1,000's apologies, but that's it. That's all you get. No more. Let's just dump all the books in here for now, and we'll come up with a sorting system. Grab this ink. I got all the... No, there's one more book here. I got all the books from there. I don't believe there are any books down here. Right. So... Come on, are you serious? Can I move that over at all, or...? No, that's where it goes, in front of the books. That's great. That's brilliant design. I love it. Okay. So right now, the play is categorize books. That's going to use up entire day's worth of stuff, right? And also explore through here. So what we'll do is we'll just jam this in. We should be able to use chore. So let's categorize that. Can I fit this in any of these shelves? Maybe I'll just put it there for now. Yeah. Dusk. We might just let the day run through. You know what I mean? Run through till morning. And then we'll take all of these. There we go. Okay, so let's... I'd be curious though, if you have been following this, have you found that... are these books going to be random? I'm not sure I'll be able to remember. You might be able to notice. Like the books that I'm going to unlock here from doing this. Death of the Moons. Can't say I really remember that. A historical tract of various forms of survival after death. That's pretty cool. When you go to a new day, it resets your speed, so you got to remember to fix that. What's this? The Locksmith's Dream, a light through the keyhole. The first volume of Teresa Galmier's examination of parallels in the mystic realms, dreams of artisans. Righto. It's a bit bloody strange, but it's okay. Now we have health, and I found that health can be good for exploring down here, or over here if you've got the skill, which we don't have the skill. We've got the health for. So what we really want to do is explore here as soon as possible, the Tidal Flat. For that we need moon or winter, and that's not that. We have one moon. It's not good enough. I believe Mr. Kelly might be winter. Yeah, you can see that. Huh. I mean, Miners off of Scale Forge and a Little Moon. Okay. And we could exalt with Moon from Trist. Perfect. Let's go. Right. There you go, Moon. So we'll have a chat with the miner. We'll use Trist to assist him. Boost Moth and Moon. Meanwhile, we've got this book, Against the Sisterhood of the Knot and the Foulness of Their Depraved Customs. I remember this book. Hieronymus Pseudo-Hypnotomachus wrote this furious screed about the sinister influence of the Sisters of the Knot, Sisterhood of the Knot, and in his own church of the Unconquered Sun. Excuse me. Squeeze a little sneeze in there while we're at it. Okay, well, that's the end of all of that. Have we got something here? Yeah, cool. So, we're moving at a little bit more of a clip, but that's because we need to make up for lost time. The 3 and the 3. Kerisham manuscript, a more recent version of a much older text. This book describes the operations of the Chancel and the Calyptra, two triads of the hours with subtle, far-reaching powers and responsibilities. It has been heavily censored, but even so contains potent secrets. I remember that book as well. Yes, I think it's still drawing from almost a random pool, which is good. I don't think you would want all these books to be fixed. It would make the playthrough boring, but would also potentially make a playthrough really difficult. See, we're only a couple of rooms in, and unless they've got some code that guarantees some level 4 mysteries. Do you know what I mean? I wonder if it might be brickable because they don't give you enough help. I don't know. Anyway, so our miner should be at 2 moon. Fantastic. So we can just plonk him there. Unlock the Tidal Flats. Oh, there we go. We've had a busy day. We could be unlocking books, but I think we'll just... solving the mysteries of books. But I think for the moment we'll just do this. There we go. So we can search down there, and that's sort of like a day effort. And I think that's what will make a day look like for the moment. Right? I could be spending tuppence to unlock these. And maybe I should. I don't know. What do we got there? We got a key. Let's go again, because we've got the health for it. Now, the burning and all that, how to interact with objects has taken me quite a bit to sort of get my head around, and to be perfectly honest, I'm still not there yet, right? So you can burn things, but generally speaking, burning is only really going to give you vision, like a memory of vision, the sensation. And I'm trying to do my best to untwizzle it in my mind, but it's like remembering burning the key will give you a memory of visual, which I think is lantern. which is more light, right? However, if you were to consider something, you have to use soul, right? And some things it exhausts and gives you something, and other things it doesn't exhaust. So you can do things like consider a chair. And I believe if you do that, you get touch. And I have to try and figure out what touch is, because it's not moon. Right? But, okay, but if you consider a painting, for example, it will give you vision. But it costs soul as well. So I think one of the main advantages of burning something is that it doesn't actually cost you a soul, I don't believe. So you can just burn it on its own, right? I also found some, here you go, here's something new. Look at this. Sea's Edge. So you can throw things into the sea, and I believe you get a memory of salt. Let's do it with the key just for an example. So the key throws me because it's very powerful. Winter and knock. But I don't believe... it can really be used for anything of note. You know what I mean? I don't believe you can give it to a follower. Maybe. Maybe you can. Because I know you can give them a tool, but it's not a tool, it's a key. Do you see what I mean? I'm pointing at my frigging screen. Like, you can actually give followers tools. You can give them this. See that? Tool. And you can give them this as well. Right? However, the key, you might think is a tool, but it's not. Anyway, so if we throw that in the bloody ocean, we should get a salt memory. There we go. Which is actually moderately powerful for a memory. Well, the thing I'm starting to realize is you can only exalt your friends, your assistants once in a day. And so they'll have 2 in a category, and you'll be able to get, a lot of memories have 2 in one category at least. Well, there you go, Sunny's got those 2. So memory is a bit of a gap, stopgap. And I think that's the same for like vision for burning and all that, right? What's something I could burn for an example? You can burn anything. I think you can throw books in the fire, which I'm really reluctant to do. Anyway, so my point is, and you can also assist, and your things will have 2 as well. So there is a scenario if you Swiss cheese it where we might be able to get one of the 6s going. Oh, there we go. We got the cat. So we're basically back to square one. Back to exactly where we started. The cat's actually very powerful. But I don't think, like, it's not a tool. Comfort. Does that mean I can put the cat somewhere, like in a chair spot or something? Can I put you on the shelf? Can I put you on the shelf, cat? No. Okay, cool. Well, let's, we're exhausted. We've only got 1 skill. That's okay. I feel good having honestly, you know, I'd be curious from a watchability perspective where you guys are at, because it's all very overwhelming, but I feel good that I went away and I learned a little bit of the game, and I've come back a little less overwhelmed and frustrated. That said, only a little bit. It's only going to give me a couple of episodes before I'm back to not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. The garden is interesting. I haven't cracked that yet, but we need sort of metal on tap. What do they call it? Nectar. I call it metal for some reason. Oh, right, because of this. I don't know. No, I gotta untangle that. Nectar. Blood, right? But I don't really have that as an easy to come by thing. Right. So we've got more books that we can categorize. Right? Got buckets. 4, in fact. So let's just rush that out. Same here. We can consider like so. And I'm just gonna shelf these for the moment. It's an interesting thing to say, Scarlet. Oh look, there's one over here as well. Oh my god, there's so many more. I wonder if the period really makes a huge difference. Can I put you on a shelf, cat? How about put you on there? Can I put you on a seat? Oh. Huh. What happened there? I think maybe I can put you there, but the seat's in the way. Hang on a sec. There we go. Happy as Larry. Now I've got a bloody seat stuck in my inventory. Can I not throw this in the fireplace or something? Oh, what if I throw this bloody chair in the ocean? Come on. Nah. Okay. Furniture's fixed. Was there somewhere else I can put this cat? Because I can't put this bloody chair there now. Friggin' cat, mate. What a pain in the ass. Right, you can sit in here. Maybe I can throw the cat in the ocean. There's an idea. That'll upset all the bloody librarians watching me. Ah! Oh, we'll hold on to it. Don't for a second think it's because I'm sympathetic. It's because it's got lots of twos, which is so juiced. Alright. We will continue along here. Because I think you sort of want to get aggressively out on the sands, just burning everything. Rain? Oh, that's interesting. It's a nectar. But you can't really use that on that. See, because that's knowledge. I need a nectar skill. Do you know what I mean? What's going on here? So that's 4 nectar. And 4 edge. And I need to memorize what all the village people are good at. Winter. There's 1 edge there. Nectar from health. So, okay, we could exalt into 3. Lock, rose. I'm not that worried at the moment. For the moment, I'm happy just to burn through the books. And then try and get some skills out of the books that we get. So what's this? Letters from a Fugitive. Lars Westergren, explorer and murderer, spent 7 years escaping justice through his knowledge of byways and shortcuts in the bounds. Throughout that time, he wrote regularly to his daughter, possibly in part to taunt his pursuers. I love these little snippets. I think I saw a Steam review. Someone was complaining about them and how they want them fully fleshed out. And I'm like, you absolutely have missed the point. The point is that they're supposed to be just little vignettes that make you have flights of fancy. You wouldn't, like, you got to be careful giving people what they actually say they want. These little snippets, it's world building. It's almost got nothing to do with a real book in a way. Journal of Walter de Wolf. Walter de Wolf, 3rd Baron Bran Krug, was grandson of Thomas, son of the disgraced Giles, who eloped with Pale Hafren. The de Wolf line might have ended here if the Seneschal Ernestine, by then over 80, had not managed to reconcile Thomas with the dying Giles. Oh, well, there you go. Little family affair. What is that? Forge. Don't see orange books very often. I do like that sometimes you get little snippets of, it's clearly in the same universe as Cultist Sim, and then sometimes you get different characters mentioned. It's kind of cool. Republic of Teeth, an eccentric political tract by Valentine de Wolf. Oh, okay. There it is there. I'm starting to run out of juice here. Maybe I will try and speed the process a little bit. Hear those little, tiny little audio. What else am I going to spend the money on, eh? What do we got here? Another key. Can't seem to get rid of it. Keep throwing it into the ocean, it keeps throwing it back. Oh, look at this. Stolen histories. The agitator and pamphleteer Alexander Sparrow inveighs against the monstrous serpents, thieves of history. Scale. That's cool. I don't think I've seen a scale book before. Yeah, we're going particularly hard on this. It's only midday. How much is a florin? 24. Okay. Yeah, bugger it. We'll go. Money's there to be spent, and I want to catch up. CS, the Carbon-X Schism. The Order of Obliviots on the brink of schism assembles in a bounds home identified only as Carbon-X, after the Fisher King's castle of legend. There, the no and the long of the Order debate their long policy of non-involvement in matters of feather and scale. Okay. Jesus. If you say so, game. Alright. We'll be able to squeeze out one more. The last book, I think. Nice. Oh, we got some sand. See, material glass. Yeah, I don't know what those features mean. Like maybe there's some sort of alchemy set further in. You know? Or maybe you can... Because these challenges, these blueprints are another whole thing as well that we need to get our head around for each of the workstations. I don't know what else to call them. Because we've got that. And then also up here we've got the telescope has its own mysteries as well. Lady Eva's Repose. A meditation on the drowning of Lady Eva de Wolf. Oh, the de Wolfs keep coming back, hey? And her 2 grandchildren, written in the years when the estate was abandoned by Father Theo, once the de Wolf family chaplain, and one of the few to remain on the Isle in those desolate years. Okay, oh, that's a 4 as well. That's great. We're close. I think that's going to be all the books that we've got available. That is pretty wild, though, that I'm sure a bunch of these aren't the same books. Sunrise Awakens. In fact, almost none of them are the same. An uncharacteristically poignant meditation by the edge-long Trog of Merionide, who later came to Hush House under a variety of other names, often in search of some sort of fight. Okay. Okay. Let the sorting commence. So it's a bit late in the day, and as much as I want to prioritize 4s, it's one of those things where maybe we do prioritize them by category. Lantern. Okay, so you're both lanterns. That's a start. But the problem is, if I start doing them that way, I don't think I'm going to have enough shelves. Do I have shelves down here? No. I've got some shelves up here somewhere. No, I don't. I'm going crazy. Oh no, there you go. There's 2 up the top. Okay, so we'll put lantern there for the moment. What are you? Moon. I reckon we can put moon up there. What are you? Sky, right? Yeah, see, we're already running out of space. Moon. Winter, you can stay where you are. Might put the diary there. Edge. The wound wounds. See, we already had that unlocked. I still remember that. 18 challenge. Get stuffed. Knock. Rose. Yeah, see, this isn't going to quite cut it. Because the other thing is, the ones that I complete, I'm going to need to put them on a shelf somewhere as well. So I think... See, they're both 4, which is wild. 4 lantern. That should be doable. I think what we're going to end up doing is putting 8x4s again. Come on. Just until we start getting somewhere. Oh, perfect. There we go. Oh, okay. I broke the bookshelf. Good. Very good. Can I keep putting things on it? No, maybe not. Oh. Okay. So these will be our first attempts. Let's unpause. Let's run till morning. We will see what the morning's memory brings us. And what's sickle give us? Edge and moon. So... Oh, what's this? A reminder. Oh, I haven't written the letter. Oh, shit. Alright, well, let's let that play out. That's frustrating. Okay. A reminder. Read the letter to reply, add ink at a desk. The trust hopes I've arrived safely, but wonders why, if so, I haven't yet replied. Let us sign simply the trustees. So I think if we go letter to the librarian. Where's the ink? Reply to St. Ronwin's Trust. I need to use some soul. A charming reply. Hang on. A pragmatic reply? An enigmatic reply. No, let's just be charming. Charming sounds good. The journey was difficult, but nothing could keep me from the house, and the place is everything I had imagined, or will be, once I've restored it to its old glory. Wonderful. Bit of a shame I whiffed that, didn't it? Oh, there we go. Look at this. We've got a 2 grail and a heart memory. And now we've got a reply to the trust. I can take this to the post office to be dispatched to St. Rowan's Trust. Once they know I've arrived, they'll send more funds, I hope. And then postage. Jeez, nearly bricked myself. Stamp envelope, send. Okay. Whoopsie daisies. Geez, there's a lot of work getting all those books bloody categorized. Okay, but here we go. So we've got a Grail memory, and we've got clouds, which is that's a bit poo, actually. Got moon. Okay, so that's 3 moon. Full moon. Winter. Fuck. Scale. One scale. Hang on, let's have a think about this. We've got lantern. They're both lantern, aren't they? Yeah. Got lantern, winter, scale, and knock. This doesn't matter. This skill won't help, actually. Oh, actually, no, it will. Wait. I'm thinking about followers. I'm doing this wrong. Lantern, winter, scale, and knock. So none of these... Christ. So this skill doesn't help at all. So, what would be the play here? Because you can only use one memory. I guess you can use papers. No, the papers are the book that you use with the school. Okay. We've got a lantern tool. That'll help. Skill's not going to do us shit. So I don't believe you can get a memory. You can't really get a memory over 2. This is a real pickle, actually. So I'm sort of trying to think even beyond this day. Lantern, winter, scale, and knock. So all I can really do is I need a memory. And the memories aren't going to be more than 2. I'd need a tool. I guess I can get a lantern tool. I don't have any skills that are going to help. And what soul have I used up there? Chore, but I've still got a chore, so that's all the souls that I have. I literally can't decode a level 4 book. I mean, maybe I could try and get a 6 done or something. Yeah? What would I even be able to do that with? I don't have a 6 edge. Right, well that's a... Rose? Sky. So what I could do is just keep talking to someone and farm up memories, but you can only use one memory. So I think I need to just open more. I need more books. Remember I was talking about the random book allocation and being bricked? Well, I think that's exactly what's happening here. That's what it looks like. Because yeah, even if I did get a matching 2 memory, I don't have any skills, and you need the skills from books. So that's a feedback loop. And I would need the matching one of these, which I, at 2 level, all I've really got is Moth, Forge, and Heart. Yeah. I think if I recall, we unlocked some Heart books, but I don't have them now. This is cool. It's a bit of a problem, but I can work on it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll finish there for the moment. Let me know if you want me to keep going. Again, apologies for the hiccup and sort of walking back on the save, but so it goes. This is part of the, the hazard. You telling me you've never lost a save file? And I guess we'll just continue unlocking these rooms. This should be much more achievable. Very good. All right, team, might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.